welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where if you hear noise, that means my bathroom's being redone. I can't help it, we have to do it. So we're condemning the bathroom downstairs, because when it floods here, it floods. And it floods every year, and it's been 18 years that we've been flooding, and it's over. It's over. So yeah, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. What do you want? It's gotta be done. I hope everybody's well. What I have for news is do not forget Grognard of the Year. I will kill this December 31st, if there is a December 31st. Yes, there is. And I'm going to tally up the votes. Go to the proper segment on the No Enemies Here YouTube site, my site obviously, and do your votes. One vote per person, please, and you can vote for a person, place, or thing. You know what I'm saying? Vote for anything you want to be a Grognard of the Year. Hopefully it's a Grognard. Other than that, we're gonna have a wicked snowstorm in the eastern part of Canada and probably the eastern part of the USA. I know Buffalo just had a wicked one a couple of weeks ago, like wicked. And it's winter, man. It's what it is. So, with that said, everybody be nice and enjoy the show. Forgot to mention, I'm going to be trying a new format, which I thought was pretty cool. Depends what my background looks like. The fill-in, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so this is an experimental news. Alright, so here we go. On Kings and Generals, we have 3 videos this week. Battle of Degori, 1121, the Georgian Silent War. This is a documentary. Also, the Battle of Mount Austin, Pacific War number 56, and Alexander's Last War on Kings and Generals. On Simple History, we have 4 videos. The first is Russians' assault on Ukraine. The second one is strange gun upgrades in history and obese soldiers in war. I never saw one, but I've never been to war. But anyways, and the last but not least is The Secret Life under King Kim Jong-il's North Korea. I don't know. This guy, yeah, he looks like your grandpa. Probably is your grandpa. He was the baddest ass, probably, at one point. Right, so this is on Remember World War II with Rishi Sharma. World War II Marine describes brutal fighting against fanatical Japanese across 3 islands. He didn't just do 1 island, man. He did 3 islands. Artie of ARDWULF'S LAIR is taking it easy, and I'll tell you why we're taking it easy. The CSRs, everything's compiled. Now it is totally and ultimately up to me. A date has been set, and I said I was going to do it by that date, and I shall. But let's continue with Artie's channel. ARDWULF'S LAIR. Counter clipping number 102, the best of victory games. And everything you wanted to know about war games, but were afraid to ask. I was there. I was late, but I was there. And thank you, Meandering Mike. He knows. The channel that is Legendary Tactics. We have 4 videos. The B-17 Queen of the Skies playthrough mission number 3. And Labyrinth War on Terror playthrough as the US. Plus Command and Colors Ancient Digital Edition. And Cascadia Strategy Guide, I should say. How to win a Cascadia board game. Plus top 10 tips. I don't know if it's just of Cascadia, but you get top 10 tips. Indian Idol's channel, World War II. An amphibious landing to take Rome. That's December 10th, 1943. And the story of Poland's armed forces in exile. Alright. And this is a documentary special on Indian Idol's channel, World War II. The man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, The Forgotten Mini D-Day Operation Jupiter, April 1945. I should say Mini D-Day Operation Jupiter. See, it happens. And Russia's new secret weapon against Ukraine, 75-year-old biplanes. That's a secret weapon. Hey, if it works, I don't know. On Meandering Mike, we have 3 videos. Christmas Games Giveaway. 3 winners. We'll pick from 7 games. Meandering Mike gives away a lot of games. Also, unboxing Dragon Quest from Queen's Game and GMT's Genesis, a Richard Berg game, First Turn, Mittani Activation, and Sea People's Invasion. My favorite Frenchie, Fred Serval, has actually 2 videos out. One that is not live and another one that's live. He plays Donnerschlag, Teach and Play with Patrick Gebhardt, and also he's live with Liz Davidson of, my god, I forgot the channel. But anyways, it's Liz Davidson, and they play Fire in the Lake, Fall of Saigon. This is a Teach and Play with Liz Davidson. All I can see is the bear in my head. Mo of Mo's Game Table has 1 video out, and it's Skyhawk Rolling Thunder 1966 from Legion War Games. This is a preview on creature features. It's Christmas. You're going to have to relax. You're going to eat a lot of turkey. You're going to be all turkey-nized, and you're going to watch a creature feature, and you're going to watch something called The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Come on, man. The Brain That Wouldn't Die. I'd watch it twice. Once asleep and one awake. On History Hustle, the forgotten German unconditional surrender of World War II in Lüneburg Heath. Okay, I see Dönitz. But anyways, I'm going to have to check it out. I hope you check it out too. On the Gamer's Closet, the fun channel, unboxing Agatha Christie's Death on the cards. Also, another banned card game, Havoc, The Bothering, plus unboxing Rook and unboxing One Night Ultimate Vampire. I don't know if Jan Heinemann is doing that, but he's doing a lot of Vampire on his channel right now. World War II Solitaire board game channel, 4 videos, Patton's Best episode 32 and also Patton's Best episode 33, 2 separate videos. There is a 1-page World War II Tank War Ardennes. I think it's 1-page World War II I saw that. It's a book. I saw it on Amazon. Basically, it's the same page over and over and over and over again. Bah, whatever. And B17, Queen of the Skies, Episode 16, a playthrough on World War II Solitaire board game channel. The Blue Tweezers, Rough and Blue Christmas Party Stream 2022. Holy moly. Rough and Blue. Rough. Rough Swordsman. Yeah. Mike Lambo, Solitaire channel. He plays Lone Sherman with mini tanks. The link is included. Mission 9 playthrough. Mike Lambo. Bloody hell, he must be rich now. Kevin Kitchen's Once Upon a Game plays 1848 Australia. An unboxing. This is a GMT game. Gamer Hudson, 2 videos. Great Battle of Julius Caesar 2.0 Missile Combat. Really? And Game of Thrones Living Card Game 2nd Edition Setup and Overview. It's war, I'm telling you. The Counter Corps, 1 video. Panzer's Last Stand. This is a battalion combat series by MMP, and it says here, Conrad 1, Turn 1. For our Spanish viewers, Wargame and Strategy, Wargames y Estrategia has 2 videos out. He's unboxing B17 Flying Fortress Leader. This is by Draco Ideas. It's the DVG game, but published by Draco. Also, Master of Magic. Primer Vistas, or First Visit. I see. Hey, my Spanish is getting better doing these things. Hopefully, I was right. Combat Board Games is a new patron. Thank you, Combat. He's unbagging Ark of the Kaiser's Last Raider, designed by Joseph Miranda. This is probably not a new game. Gonna have to watch that video. Hexes and Soldiers. 2 videos. Jason Cruz, AJ Toynbee's coming up. Epic Berzine battle live. God, he resuscitated the soldiers. And it says here, Thought Kaleidoscope. Maybe you gotta do acid or something. I don't know. And ASL Scenario Archives, 2 videos out. It says here, TTT-8 Machine Gun Nests and Desert Island Scenarios by Ewan Corrigan. Well, so I did the test. There's my my electrical guy, who's my demolition guy, who's my all kinds of guys. One guy, too bad you don't know him because he'll give you a good deal. So, what I noticed from the segment that I just did before is that the screen captures that I do, excuse me, seem to be a little bit out of focus. That means that they were too small, right? So the more you blow them up, the more they're out of focus. Let me know in the comments below if that's fine, and if it's not fine, well, I'll go back to the old format for a couple of days or whatever, because I work this weekend and I have the CSRs to do, so I'm pretty booked. December, big time, in front of this computer, and feeding palliative care people. That's what it is. So let me know in the comments how you think this format, the previous section, went. And I'm going to keep doing it that way till the end. And I'll wait for the comments and then you let me know. And this is a general consensus type thing. I'm just going to go with the majority. Because one subscriber gave me the idea. I forget his name, but thank you very much. That's a great idea. I like the background in the back. It looks like it's a desktop and you put your book down or whatever. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, and I could put some names of people on the top right-hand side because there's a little desk that's left, the little desktop that's left, and I could put stuff, you know, a game picture once in a while, this and that, or some contributors, fun stuff like that. Anyways, here we go with more stuff, and I had stopped. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. I had stopped. Let's see here, or did I stop here, or did I stop there? Maybe I stopped there. Okay, so here we go. Back to the news. Nerd Workshop has one video out. Compass Games Pacific Tide 2nd Edition. Compass Games is doing well. Good for them. Charles Latora, 3 videos out. The Mighty Endeavor, that is two videos of The Mighty Endeavor, turns 8 and 9. It says here, both friends. And Mana from Majestic Marvelous Meandering Mike Berserker. So it's Meandering Mike playing with Charles Latora or something. Nanguaya. You know, Der Weltkrieg here. This makes me think of Christopher Prest, my paisan from the south. Did he just change his name, Nanguaya? I'm gonna have to know. Let me know, Christopher. He does a comparison between the current map and the special edition map. This is Der Weltkrieg. Another video called Yes, You Should Be Able to Cross between Hex 1601 of map 4 and 5 and Hex 0514 of map something. That's the details you get here. On Christopher Press channel. I'm assuming, but it's Nanguaya. Yeah. Also, Der Weltkrieg TG253 and Tinker Time. Der Weltkrieg 255, 56, 57, and 58. On Tank Zone, 2 videos, Best Board Game Gifts Ideas 2022, and the SU-152 Taran High Caliber Sniper in Armored Warfare. Right. Storms of Steel has 3 videos out. The Battle of Dembiguina. The Battle of Dembiguina Pass, November 1935, and the Men Who Would Be Kings Battle. Also, Bench Report Hobby Update, and Undaunted Stalingrad Review. All this on Storms of Steel. On War Stories, 2 videos out. The Storied History of the American Air Force, Angle of Attack. Alright. And why couldn't Hitler take Leningrad? Why? Why? Cities at War, War Stories. At War Stories. That's an hour video, man. Woo! You got your time. You can either watch a brain wouldn't die, you can watch something like that. Georgiotis Titanes George does Advanced Squad Leader Ardennes 44 and ASL scenario smash up. Is it a mash up or a smash up? You know, like mashed potatoes or what's it? Mashed or oh God. There's mashed or smashed potatoes. I like smashed potatoes. On the dusted game shelf, 4 videos. McKinnon Raiders, his second build on the cards. Also, Armada, let's see here, Basleyan Fleet, an unholy mess, and Blood Bowl, Undead, and Obsession of Death, plus Disability Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, all this on the dusted game shelf. Pushing Cardboard, 1 video. Border States, an unboxing. U-Boater 658 has 3 videos out. He's unboxing Against the Odds Mounties and Bradley's D-Day. Also, TBP Stout Hearts Turn 2 and TBP Tiny Battle Publishing, for God's sakes. Stout Hearts Turn 3. This is a new game by yeah. Hey, that's where you come to get the news. Zilla Blitz, 4 videos out. March on the Drina, but do you have the one where my face is on it? Also, Songs for War, an Invicta Rex game, and Skyhawk Rolling Thunder, an unboxing. This is a Legion War Games, and man, he's on a war tear. No trucks. He ain't driving nowhere. And SGS. Pacific Day, Tinian Island, World War II, US, Japan. This is a PC game. Juste Garde, 1 video out, and it's Arakur, Learning Battle Combat Series, Part 1 from Multi-Man Publishing on Juste Garde. Dave's Gaming Cave, 2 videos out. Spruance Leader, North Atlantic Sea Lanes, Target number 2, and Skies Above Britain, Chapter 2, Patrol number 1.
The Korean War involved more than soldiers from around the world. It also included tanks and vehicles, many of which were used in combat during World War II. In this video, we unbox Warfighter World War II Expansion number 39, also known as Vehicle Pack number 4, and reveal the tanks and vehicles used in the Korean War. The vehicles are divided into 2 groups, the North Koreans and Chinese versus the South Koreans and the United Nations. The video presents the major battle tanks from both sides, including armored cars and anti-tank vehicles. For warfighter players, it is a chance to see the contents of the pack and learn a little more about how they were used in the game. You will see the cards along with their attributes so you can employ them in your next game. Check out the playlist of all Korean War expansions on Seek Out and Play, and I'll see you next Wednesday.
Well, I finally got COVID. I got COVID. Don't get too close to the screen. It's contagious. Okay. So here we go. We continue, because the show must go on. 6 actual board war games reviews, quick looks, and intel briefs. Got 4 videos out this week. I missed them a couple of weeks. I have no idea why. Für Frey, Tiger Leader. Also, Air Combat 101, creating a mission, starting a mission, and tactical map procedures. I think this is his game, man. Yeah. Way to go, 6. On Diagonal Moves, we have one video, Arakur Battalion Combat Series Component Overview. This is a Diagonal Move video, I guess, right? Diagonal Moves, ladies and gentlemen. The Board Games Chronicles, 2 videos. MMP sale goodies arrive. That was a sale a few weeks ago. Plus, storage solution for coin. Coin. On Kings and Generals, we have the Battle of the Gregorian Seljuk War documentary. I hope I pronounced that right. And Battle of Mount Austin, Pacific War number 56. Seems I've done this one before. But you can't blame me today. I'm all screwed up. And some of you are going to say, well, what's new, Dan? Well, that's all. On Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, we have Command and Colors Ancient, 613, Mantinea, and Great Battles of the American Civil War, GC, mistake. Long Roads to Gettysburg, a rematch session number 9 on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Hex to Hex, 2 videos. Gross Deutschland 40, parts 1, and Great Battles of the American Civil War, The Wilderness, part 4. On KilRoyWasHere. Hey, Kilroy, you gonna send me a video or what? The people are wanting. You rat. 8 videos. Nubia, Egypt's Black Heirs from White Dog Games. Also, Operation Praying Mantis, April 18th, 1988 from High Flying Dice. And A Rain of Missiles, and I'm bagging from High Flying Dice again. And my favorite segment, Coffee with Kilroy, Vox Blasters, a D66 shmup. What's he talking about? It's a shmup game book. I gotta give that guy a shot. HOLLANDSPIELE Holiday Haul. Look at this guy. He's just buying everything. Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturdays, Oath, Chronicles of Empire and Exile. This is a game by Cole Worley and somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. Cole Worley is one of the designers for Worthington. A surprise unboxing from HOLLANDSPIELE Stilikio. Last of the Romans and Kilroy's Key 3. Come on. Respect, Jim Ozarski, 2 videos. The Outskirts of Colville 2 for Chains of Command. And the Battle of Dresden Part 2 for the Command and Colors Napoleonics. Someone has to explain what he means that for Chain of Command. For Command and Colors Napoleonics. What's he doing? God. The big board has one game. The Battle for France 1940. Scenario 6.4. Center. Planning. Wise guy history. Look at that guy. He's got the Old Testament look. Review of Skies Above Britain. I'm going to have to take a look at that one. And U.S. breakout in 8K resolution. Progress report from crossing the line. Aachen, 1944. And the man who goes by the name of Jeff. 8 videos. Ixion playthrough. There are 6 videos of Ixion playthrough plus Heat Goat playthrough. What is Goat? Game of 2. I don't know. It's COVID that's making me stupid. Refrain from answering. Tony of Tony's Board Life. Skies Above Britain Chapter 1. The first patrol and patrol number 2 of Chapter 1. I'm excited. This is my excitement under COVID. Dad versus son is slacking off with only 4 videos. He's doing Mission 27, Attack, twice. And also, it's the 4.1 and the 4.2. And Mission 27, Attack, 4.3 and 4.4. That's a different thumbnail. On Dad versus Son. ID Jester, 4 videos. That's what the slack off. Wait, it's only Christmas. So, Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr level 23 Ether Walker. Psacker character. Ether Walker Psker. Come on, get a name so we can pronounce it. Also, Injustice 2 Catwoman versus Random Character Easy Mode. Who's playing Catwoman? ID you. Also, Pinball FX3 going for the high score with new tables. He's all over the place, man. He's delusional and delirious. Grim Dawn starting new character. He's delirious. ID Jester, ladies and gentlemen. Delirium. The PBS voice of the Oaken Night of War Games. Skyhawk, Rolling Thunder, 1966. A game review. Jan Heineman of Let's Play History. I can't do it, I'm gonna pop a nerve. This guy's going crazy with this vampire game, but it's Vampir. Sounds better in German. Vampir. But if it was Vampir, wouldn't it be a W? Huh? Vampir. But the Germans pronounce it with a V. I don't get it. This is confusing. Also playing Flashpoint Campaign Southern Storm. This is a versus. He's playing against people. And he's doing the Grand Austerlitz. Or Austerlitz. Kriegsspiele. And Suzerain. Or Suzerain. You pronounce that. Suzerain. Also, Tales of Iron. I like that. And more Vampir. Because if it's a V, I guess they pronounce it W. What do you want from me? Yeah, Stigler. You know you can do it, huh? Wardy Robe plays World War II, the Hugh Hefner of War Games. Stalingrad Pocket 2. Two videos on that, and it's turn 8 to 9 McMurray plays, and turn 14 McMurray plays. Also, he goes way back to the Battle of the Bulge, 1965. McMurray is getting ready. And I'm wondering, you going back there, Wardy Robe, if you're watching this, or anybody watching this, is it for nostalgia's sakes, or is the game actually good? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm an Avalon Hill fan. You know what I'm saying? A victory awaits MMP Smolensk. This is Smolensk 4, end of the game thoughts. I'm going to have to watch that. See what he thinks. And the Cap that goes by the name of Wayne Hansen has two videos. Sneak Peek War Diary, a quarterly war gaming journal, issue number 21. I think I, showcased this last week. And his recon segment, Descent on Malta, Operation Hercules. Is that how you spell Hercules? I don't think so. Come on, Wayne, don't they teach you how to spell in Copper School? For God's sakes, man. Mauro Faina for our Italian listeners. Cataphract. And special story in the Guerrieri 46. This is a magazine in Italy. Also, the special story continues part 3 and part 4 concerning Stalingrad Pocket. Aye. For anybody who reads Italian, get the book. Support your local wargaming thingy. And talking about support, please support this channel. It helps. Trust me. For our Spanish viewers, War Game Reviewer. No, I'm wrong. No, I'm right. And it's War Gaming Strategia that I'm thinking of. This is War Game Reviewer, Operation Crusader 1941, in the 6th edition of Beotacon, I think. Really? 4? Tobruk. I know STUKAJOE's gonna go to Spain. Why wouldn't he go to Spain? Huh? STUKAJOE, man. Love the guy. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer. One video. ISS Vanguard. I don't know what that is. Looks like one of those games like Airport 77. Remember those crappy movies, but we used to watch them? Or I used to like, wow, Airport 77 is out. What's next? Poseidon sinking? Yes. What's next? A high-rise burning? Yes. God, Charlton Heston and Jason Robards is always in it. That's happening on the Discriminating Gamer. Excuse me. Joel Toppin, the priest, the minister that is Joel Toppin, does Fields of Fire, Battle of the Bulge, Mission number 2. I want to get Ben Hall back and yapping with us because I really like the guy, love his sense of humor, and love his brains. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm a zombie, because he's smart. I love smart people. I like to encircle myself with smart people, so it makes me look smart. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, 2 videos on Aspern Essling, numbers 3, 4, and a wrap-up. God, this guy plays a lot of games. Bonding with Board Games and RPGs, 2 videos, Blade Runner, the RPG Episode 2, Shinjuku Alley, Solo Blade Detecting, Shinjuku, and also Unboxing Forbidden Lands, Rogues and Raiders in a Cursed World from Free League something on Bonding with Board Games and RPGs. Look, he's got 6,000 subs, this guy, huh? Come on. And our favorite friends of the wargaming world, everybody's friends, the Player's Aid, Unboxing Brothers at War from Compass Games, and a Volko Ronke Spotlight, monthly debrief, Season 2, Episode 11, November 2022. Like, does Volko need a bloody spotlight? I mean, this guy, he wears foundation now because he knows there's going to be a spotlight on him at least 3 times a day. So, you know, his skin doesn't look all shiny. The guy freaks me out, man. Talking about smarts. But when he talks, I don't understand. Gimpy of the Gimpy Gamer. Games Workshop killing small businesses. And top 5 games of 2022. In Gimpy's opinion. That's what I wanted to say.
Hello to Dan Pincaldi and all the folks watching No Enemies Here. This is Meandering Mike from the Man Cave of Madness presenting my channel weekly update, Meandering Mike. As you can see here, we did 6 videos, including a game giveaway. So there's one video that started it on Saturday and the final one way over there. We just gave it away Thursday night right before midnight. Gave away a Lamborghini and 3 games. Yes, a Lamborghini. Not a real Lamborghini. Radio controlled car Lamborghini and 3 games. So if you're interested in seeing that stuff, you can check out those videos there. I will do another giveaway before the end of the year, probably announcing it right before Christmas and giving it away before New Year's. I did only one unboxing this week, and that is the game down over there. Dragon Quest from Queen Games, not the role-playing game from SPI in the 1980s, early 1980s, not all the various PC and console games that went by the name or subtitle of Dragon Quest. This is a fantasy dice game, supposed to be loosely based on or inspired by Dungeon Quest, the board game, but converted into a dice game. If you like, dungeon crawls, exploring the castle, looking for the loot, trying to escape the skin of your teeth, that game might be for you. I also got back to finally doing playthroughs, GMT's Genesis. I got 3 videos here for that. I'm doing scenario 7, the Hittites versus the Batanis. A lot of action happening in that one. The Sea People showed up. The Mitanni and Hittite kings have been brawling back and forth. A lot of action there. So if you're interested in that, check out those. That's it for the week, folks. So I'm going to turn it back to Dan Pencaldi and all you folks watching No Enemies Here. Take care and ciao.
And here we go with December's GMT monthly update for December 2022. The game that I'm excited about, and it seems like the whole world is excited about. It's on the P500 now, and it's called Away Team, designed by none other than solo god master designer John Butterfield. I think this game came out seriously at the most 3 weeks ago, and there's already 1,100 orders on the P500. Okay, and even the GMT guys say it's the fastest climbing new P500 game in their history. No kidding. I don't know if Kai Jensen is developer here. Yeah, I don't know. But it's the Away Team, the Voyages of the Pandora. Now, if memory serves me right, the Voyages of the Pandora came out on Ares magazine long time ago, and it seems to have been a hit. And I wanted to interview John Butterfield, but the chief of Bonding with Board Games nailed me to it before that. So I contacted John, and John said, I got a thing with an interview with the chief, and he says, let's space it out a bit, okay? Maybe in the springtime. And what can I tell you? Command and Colors reprints. What are you kidding me? Look at all that. And you know what? Their P500 price is pretty good compared to the retail price. Seriously. There's the base game coming out. First of all, the Command and Colors. The base game, right? That's what I said, the base game. Is going to be reprinted. Yeah. Tony said they'd let us know more details about the updated P500 listing on these items. And it's funny, eh? Stickering aside, one of the greatest strengths of CNC Napoleonics is the wood blocks. Sadly, the price of wood blocks has soared in the past 18 months. I know. I just redid my deck, and it was like, wood was like, 1 week it was this price, next week it was that price. So I have to check daily and nail it. Man. So what's going to be coming out is the Spanish Army expansion, Russian army, Austrian army, Prussian army, marshals and tacticians, and the epic battles. That's what's gonna come out. Alright? And check out the new track from Jeff Holger's Grand Prix. I like these games. These are fun games. It's I wouldn't call it a beer and pretzel game. No. And you know, calling it a beer and pretzel game doesn't belittle or diminish its strength as a game. It's a fun game, you know what I mean? That's all. And I'd like to personally congratulate Fred Serval, my favorite French, who is the winner of the 2022 Summer Awards for game published in 2021, Red Flag Over Paris. I'm gonna interview Freddy, whether he likes it or not. Oh putain! He's gonna have to talk to me, alright? That's just the way things are. Capiche? Capiche? It's already in the second printing, man. Second printing. What can I say? Let's see what else is happening here. There's new Vassal updates. A Time for Trumpets. December 1944. At Any Cost. That's the Herman Lutman game. Command and Colors Napoleonics. Death Valley Battles for the Shenandoah. Command and Colors Samurai and Invasion Norway. Swag. You want GMT swag? Every month something new swag comes out. These guys are smart in the marketing. The Charioteer swag. What can I tell you? These are the new P500 editions. A Fading Star. This is a game by it's a Fading Star Insurgency and Piracy in Somalia. I don't know why, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies, this Somalia thing, and it reminds me of a Vietnam. I don't like it. Meaning I don't like the tension there. It's a Coin Game Volume 15. Game designed by Yann de Villeneuve. I don't know if Yann de Villeneuve is a Quebecer. I don't know. But he's a French guy. Also, Down in Flames series. Imperial Eagles. Air War in the Pacific, 41 to 43. So it's the first 2 years. And it's the Air Combat System to the Pacific Volume 7. In this series is a standalone game in which you can recreate many air battles of the first 2 years. There's 65 different aircraft models, 19 never before represented in Down in Flames. That's another strong game, I think. There's the 5th printing of Labyrinth by Volko Runke, The War on Terror, 2001. Volko, the guy's an animal. Great designer, super nice guy. And when I say an animal, I'm saying it on kindness. And again, the Command and Colors, Napoleonics, 5th printing, the Spanish 4th printing, the Prussians 3rd printing. There's the Command and Colors expansion number 5, 2nd printing, and that is number 5 is it's the Generals, Marshals, and Tacticians. I know what's his name, Jim Ozarski would be all Google Gaga. And the Grand Epic Battles. The year's bestsellers from October 1st, 21 to September 30th, 22. This is updated quarterly. Twilight Struggle, Pacific War, really, Salerno 43, STUKAJOE's Solo System. That's the first one. He's got a second one coming out, and I shall and will be interviewing STUKAJOE. The Fall of Saigon, coin game from Fire in the Lake, Volko and Mark Herman. What a team. Is it Almoravid? It's Almoravid, I think. Volko again, Into the Woods. The U.S. Civil War by Mark Simonich, Vietnam 65 to 75. Fred Serval's Red Flag over Paris. I'm super happy for that guy. There is Reiner Knizia's Battle Lines. Seriously, eh? Julius Caesar's Deluxe, yeah. Again, Simonich's 44, Normandy 44 in its third printing, and Army Group Center Barbarossa 1941. Also, talking about Fred Serval, who stole the thunder from right under me, because Matt Calkins is a hard man to get in touch with, because he's busy, I guess, as everybody else. Check out Matt Calkins, from Sekigahara to Charioteer, a decade of historical game design on YouTube on Homo Ludens, Fred Serval's channel. Check out this Skies Above Britain, aye? The STUKAJOE style flip cards. STUKAJOE's a genius. It's just great. I mean, here's a sample of it. And look, I mean, I've played RAF, the Battle of Britain, and because Mino reads so good, you know, I'm looking through the rule book, this and this and that, but STUKAJOE did a sequence of play cards, and it's on BGG. This one here is a sequence of play cards for Skies Above Britain. Is you can download it for free on GMT. It's just incredible. It's, you don't even, I'm telling you, you don't even, do you even have to read the rule book? Well, I read the rule book, so right now I don't reference the rule book anymore. I just use a sequence of play cards. Charging and shipping. Okay, there's the current charges and shipments. Dominant Species Marine second printing already. Next War Poland second printing. Next War Supplement number 3 and Twilight Struggle Red Sea. The next charges, that means money will be taken away from your bank account, is going to be Banish the Snakes. Funny. Inferno, that's Volko. The Russian Campaign Deluxe 5th edition and the mounted map boards. And that's it. That's it for the GMT. Check out the link. I mean, check in your email. You're gonna get a link to the update from GMT. There's more information there. This is a small little perusing of it to get your appetite whet. Enjoy. Another week, another show. I started recording yesterday, and I woke up like I slept this night. Oh God, chills and frills. It's so exciting. Another week, another show. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna troop on as long as I can. I'm talking about being sick or not sick. And I gotta do the CSRs. Don't forget the CSRs, man. Artie really put his back into it, and Robert Carroll, and Ryan Heino, and a few other people that I'm just Carol Robert, I forget her name, but the daughter of Charles Roberts, Joanne, she's with us, man, and that just makes this fantastic. And I'm talking about the CSRs. Lots of people voted, man. A lot of people voted. Next year, I'm sure there's going to be double, because this is clean. Also, it's a cleanup from the previous information we had. Next year, guaranteed, it's going to be better, because already in January, they're hitting the books. I was going to say word, but I'm not part of that. I'm just privy to this because because I've videotaped this and I need to know. All right? Because it's going to be nice. and professional, and really happy to have Joanne Roberts on. Please subscribe, like, and donate to this channel. Look, incentive something fierce. Thank you very much. It makes me buy stuff. And I've got new stuff and trying out new softwares or whatever. DLCs that I download from the softwares cost money. And I put it on the show. Be well. I have, God, New Year's Eve, I work. And there's a show. Last show is the 31st. How fitting. And